Hello, got Leicester against Aston Villa, the semi-final of this League Cup match there, two-legged affair. So I'll be previewing them for the home league this time, and then when they play away from home and Aston Villa's home ground to see who makes it into the final of this competition. So Leicester managed to make it through, just getting past Everton in the quarter-finals. Did have a 2-0 lead, I believe, and Everton turned that round to make it 2-2, but penalty shootout went their way, so here they are. Well, for Aston Villa, they thumped Liverpool 5-0, but that was against their under 19 team, so yeah, you would expect them to do so, but maybe not by that sort of margin. So Leicester's last match, they got a 2-0 victory over Wigan Athletic in the FA Cup third round. Started off with Pearce scoring an own goal for Wigan in the 19th minute to give Leicester the lead, and Harry Barnes in the 40th minute a deflected shot for a 2-0 lead against the Championship side in the FA Cup. 14-3 shots, 7-0 on target as well too, and very impressive with a 10-player rotation change for Leicester. Wigan have been champions in the FA Cup previously, defeating Manchester City, and they managed to defeat Manchester City even when they were in League One and such there, so they're a bit of a giant killing it team. But Leicester managed to overcome that struggles, and Wigan were a bit unlucky themselves in this game with Jamal Low volley goal denied by a narrow offside call. Good old VAR was involved in this particular match. Only the Premier League matches for the FA Cup was involved in those particular grounds, but you think if they're using VAR at all, it should be for all grounds, otherwise everyone should just not use it until the later stages, later rounds there, because, you know, a bit more consistency on things there. For Aston Villa, they lost 2-1 against Fulham in the FA Cup. They were unable to get past the Championship sides. Knockout in the 54th minute for Fulham. El Ghazi equalised for Villa in the 63rd minute, but Arta in the 74th minute for Fulham got themselves the victory there. This game was played in Fulham's home ground there, so there was no VAR in this particular match as Fulham, the Championship club. But they were dominant in this game, 17-9 shots, 5-3 on target for Fulham. And yeah, maybe it might be a bit of a blessing there for Aston Villa as they are struggling in the Premier League there this season, being a just getting promoted from last season from the Championship themselves. Currently sitting at 17th spot, 21 points from 21 games, while Leicester are doing absolute bits in second place with 45 points from 21 games. So head-to-heads, Leicester with 42 wins, 24 draws, Aston Villa with 33 wins. Odds for this game, Leicester big favourites at $1.33, $5 for the draw, $7 for Aston Villa, and can't really see anything other than our Leicester victory here, and I'm going to go for a 2-0 victory for Leicester as well as their previous game against Wigan Athletic. But that will give them a really good advantage going into the second league away from home at Aston Villa, but they'll probably win both matches. But let me know your thoughts and predictions in the comment section below. Who do you think will make it into the League Cup final match, and who do you think they will be versing? And also check out the Manchester United versus Manchester City match for the League Cup semi-final as well too. Should be very interesting. Unfortunately, my Chelsea club was not able to get to the stage, but there's always the FA Cup that we can still pull off. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe.